We have all these technological opportunities, some of which are themselves unsettling, but some of which can also help us improve society.
With virtual reality, we're on the brink of a transformation that is as big as when the Lumiere brothers invented cinema.
The thing that the creative industries need to be considering is how to leverage the technologies and figure out how they can be implemented and adopted in meaningful ways.
Augmented and virtual reality are very powerful platforms that we are going to be able to figure out how to use in ways that can be very beneficial for society.
VR will change creative industries in that it's an entire new art form.
My worry is that you completely lose track of where you are and your identity as a whole, and you can become anyone and your brain will interpret it as reality just like anything else.
If we think about climate change, or if we think about exploitative labor practices around the world, these are topics for which we have too many data sets. No human being can make sense of them, and therefore no human storyteller can create a compelling narrative for others to learn from.
As the artificial intelligence gets more sophisticated, the analysis of that data will be much more thorough.
With AI, we have the ability to mash the data together and create visualizations. When we look at the way AI is being monetized, AI is both used to replace and to augment the creativity that is in the human province. But at the same time, creative industry companies can use AI often to replace people.
Blockchain could do very interesting things in the creative economy, enabling, recording, and rewarding behaviors that we want to see.
I think it really gives power back to the end user or the consumer. What blockchain and things like smart contract really allow to do is decentralize that access to information.
What's happening in this world, we have fear of the future. Fear that we're going to lose our jobs, fear that some outside stranger is going to take away our livelihood or something else. And bad actors are exploiting those fears.
Various industry bodies need to get out in front of these technologies and figure out how they can be implemented and adopted in meaningful and responsible ways.
It's a really exciting time to be innovating, but one where we really have to not be as wedded to the business models that have succeeded in the past.
We do not believe that government alone is certainly qualified to bring governance and regulation to these technologies. The forum is bringing together multi-stakeholders to talk about these technologies and how they work together and how we need them to work.
It's up to us as content creators to use that technology to make sure that we're telling stories in the formats that will eventually become more mainstream.